What's going on, everyone? It's Darkstrider, the YouTube assassin, and I just had a bunch of information dropped on me. I want to shout out Big Left, who is a subscriber, a commenter, and a viewer. He actually pointed me in the direction of this article. Now, this comes from a Facebook post from Axis the Animus, and their source is Eurogamer. All right? They give details about the first few hours of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And it's just absolutely amazing. The things that we know, the things that we've assumed, and the things that we've questioned, a lot of answers come into play here. So I'm going to share this with you. And what I want you to do is, I want you to understand there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this video. So if you don't want it spoiled for you, you just want to play through the, Assassin's Creed Odyssey in about a month, and you just want to be pleasantly surprised, then now is the time to click out of this video. Otherwise, stay with me, because a lot of questions are going to be answered. A lot of more speculation is going to come into play. And it's just going to be awesome. So I'll give you a second. Are you still there? You didn't click out of the video? All right. Here we go then. This is what's going on with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay? Now, in the beginning, when you're choosing between Alexios and Cassandra, we know that Layla has the DNA, and the DNA can't differentiate between male and female. Okay, it gives you Alexios and Cassandra as two possible characters, and you choose between the two of them. Now, the whole reason that the Animus can't differentiate between the two is because they are siblings. So they carry the same DNA. So it's possible that you get to play as the story as one or the other. Now just think about that for a second. They're siblings. That explains a whole heck of a lot. That is why we don't know which one exactly the DNA is. And that explains a whole lot. That will actually explain a lot for the rest of the game. Think about it. As you're playing through your choices and whatnot, let's say you have a romantic involvement where, let's say Cassandra is with a female character. Maybe the Animus just interprets it as Alexios. Alexios was with this female character, but they carry the same DNA, so they give you both. They give you, the possibility that she has romance with another female or something. And then again, vice versa. All right, it still doesn't explain how the Animus can't 100% figure that out, but it actually makes me feel a little bit better knowing that the whole choice system is basically assuming that you are one or the other, or maybe both, because you carry the same DNA. There's going to be a lot of crazy things going on there, but yes, Alexios and Cassandra are brother and sister. They are siblings. This is why, we get that choice in the beginning. All right? On top of that, we are also starting the game out where we have a flashback scene of Leonidas in the Battle of the 300. Now, as I've stated in a video before, I've speculated that we play as Leonidas. Yes, we play as Leonidas. Not only do you play as Leonidas, you are playing him in the moments, or the hours leading up to the Battle of the 300. Okay? Not only that, it fast forwards after that, and it's going to explain how where Alexios and Cassandra came from, their bloodline, and how Leonidas obtained the spear, which was another big question I had. How did we get here? That question will be answered in Odyssey in the beginning of the game, as you are playing as Leonidas. How awesome is that? That is intense. That just restored a lot of my faith in this game, and now I really, really, really want to play it. So that was actually impressive, okay? It's also going to do a lot with Layla Hassan in the present day. Like I've said in previous videos, there's going to be a lot of focus on the present day. So all in that mix, the first couple of hours are going to be a few hours of you having to play as Layla Hassan. Layla Hassan basically describing what's going on, why she's looking for this spear, what's going on, how she got the whole idea to go find Leonidas and the siblings and everything like that. So you're going to have all this crazy stuff happen. Now, when you actually choose one or the other, in the beginning, Alexios and Cassandra, after you get through all that, there's going to be like some kind of drama and everything like that. And you're going to discover why you're not seeing or having any involvement from the other sibling. So you pick Alexios, you don't see Cassandra for the rest of the game, and vice versa. Now there has been speculation. I know in the beginning when the game was first announced, like somebody said, you know, in a comment actually, oh, I heard that, you know, when you pick one, the other one dies in a fire, you know, or something like that. So maybe that's something that does happen. Maybe there's some sort of tragedy in the beginning of the game, and that's why we don't hear or see from the other sibling. Which, I mean, still, that's going to be incredible. That's going to be something where, honestly, it does give you the replayability, because now it explains why the other one doesn't have a story. So in order to see the multiple endings, you're going to have to play as both. You're going to have, I guess, 2 save files, 4 save files. I don't know if there's going to be 3 or 4 different endings, but it's going to give you that level of detail. So you're going to be able to see things from 2 different perspectives. One where Alexios doesn't have Cassandra anymore, something happened to her, and the other with Cassandra, vice versa. So that's just going to be like really, really intense. All right. You're going to see a lot of flashback scenes. I guess, you know, it's going to be character development for one character or the other, depending on who you picked and who you didn't pick. Something's going to happen to the other player. So that's just going to be intense, or the other character, actually. So there are going to be 3 or 4 main narrative arcs in the game. All right. There's going to be the story of Cassandra or Alexios and their family, the cult of Cosmos, that storyline, the first civilization storyline, because like I've said in previous videos, there's a lot of focus on the first civ and the Isu, and then, you know, also Layla in the present day. There's going to be a lot of present day things going on. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things going on with, like, you know, like mythos and mysticism and stuff like that. I guess we're going to find out stuff like, you know, the Minotaur, Medusa, all the Greek mythology. Maybe they're actually Isu. Maybe they're not even you know, actual myths and legends. Maybe that was how people dealt with it. They actually, you know, made up these myths and legends, but they were actually Isu, or first civilization people. I mean, if that's the case, that would be awesome. I would love to see how they do this. This game so far now, I'm kind of really hyped for this game. I'm really just loving a lot of these ideas that they have here. All of this is going to be investigated by Layla in the modern day, so she's going to be looking for this stuff. And like I said, there's going to be like, from what I understood, it was like 30 hours of gameplay alone, just in the modern day. Now, I don't know if that's an actual number or if that was just a rumored number, but honestly, if everything is going the way they're saying, that sounds about right. So we're going to see a lot of Layla Hassan. Okay? It's also going to explain how, you know, after you pick Alexios or Cassandra, what happens to them, like we see in the trailer. You know, there's a legend, and it involves them, and they're cast out. It's going to explain how they become a mercenary. And like a previous commenter in a previous video had stated, you know, Assassin's Creed, assassin, they didn't have a word for assassin, not even in Bayek's time. They didn't have the word assassin until somewhere close to the first Assassin's Creed. So that's where the word assassin came from. So right now, what are you, a vigilante, a killer? You're just a hooded guy doing some crazy stuff. You know, you're out there murdering, and you know, like they didn't come out with the word assassin, so it still justifies it being an Assassin's Creed game, which is going to be kind of like wild. Yeah, I'm just pretty impressed with, you know, these details, with what's going on. I really want to see what happens next, and honestly, I kind of feel better about the choice system now, because if they are siblings, it means that they share the same DNA. It means that, like, you know, the choices that you make may be one sibling or the other, and it's just being remembered like that or something. You know, this is like intense. This opens up a lot of new doors as to what's going on in this game and how they went about doing what they did. You know, like it actually makes a little more sense, and you could even apply it to other games. Like, for instance, in the first Assassin's Creed, you could choose different areas to go to. You were given 2 or 3 areas when you were given the list of who you were supposed to assassinate. So you might do it in one order, but that may not be the order that that Altair did it in. That may not be the order he got the job done in. The same with like a lot of the other things in the different Assassin's Creed games. Bayek right now, I'm running around and, you know, like collecting little like sub things and whatnot, you know, scrolls, viewpoints, things like that. Maybe he didn't do that. Maybe he just got down to business, you know? It opens up a whole lot of new doors. And I'm actually really excited for it right now. I'm pretty impressed with the direction that they went in. You know, I like the idea that they were brother and sister. It explains a lot. I like that they knew each other, and they're going to give a story arc as to why the other one is not a part of the game. I think that's important to the narrative. I think it's awesome that we're going to play as Leonidas in the Battle of the 300, as some people have actually speculated, and they even think that there's a scene where it's assumed that we're Alexios, and in actuality, we are Leonidas. And I think it's absolutely incredible that we're going to get background on how Leonidas obtained the spear. Okay? For me, that was a key element. That was really important. You can't just have this spear and not give me a background story. That helps out the lore. Like I've said many times before, like I will say many times again, part of the game is the story of the game. When I play these games, I want to be just a part of your entire world. I want you to immerse me in your, even if it's fake, even if it doesn't even exist, I want you to make it real. I want you to make it exist. I want you to put me in that world and convince me that this actually happened or this is possible. And right now, with just a few of these details, talking about just a couple of hours in the beginning of the game, I am thoroughly excited because I am now immersed in what's going on. But anyway, maybe I'm just, you know, extra about this. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Did you think that we were going to play as Leonidas? Did you watch the video where I said, nah, we might play as Leonidas, and you were like, nah, that's probably not going to be a possibility? Are you excited to learn about the origins of the spear? Are you excited to learn that Alexios and Cassandra are actually siblings, and we're going to get a story that explains what happened to one or the other depending on what you picked or who you picked? How do you feel about the choice system now? Do you feel that there's going to be a couple of things that are a little more explainable? Let me know in the comments below. I'm like I said, I'm overly excited about this. I can't wait now for the 5th so that I can play this game. I'm over the top excited right now. So again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. Don't hate on me because you got these spoilers. I warned you several times in the beginning that there were going to be spoilers. But anyway, like I said, I do hope you enjoyed the video. And again, please like and subscribe. And share this video. It helps the channel out way more than you think. And as always, thank you for watching.